Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're gonna be talking about luxury products, things that have that high ticket price and you kind of wonder, is it worth the splurge, is it not? And everything that I have in front of me, I do not think is worth the splurge. Now, it doesn't mean that these products suck, it doesn't mean they're awful, but I'm gonna kind of guide you through a ton of different luxury brands and share with you things that I had higher expectations for that just did not work out. Again, I don't hate these brands. I don't think these products are garbage. You're not garbage. You just were not priced fairly. Okay, let's hop right in. Who else is like loving this whole cold shoulder? Like this is actually a dress, you guys. Look how cute. It's so cute. What I am wearing is actually the perfect example of something that is wonderful but wasn't really greatly priced in my opinion. This is Alice and Olivia, beautiful dress. I got it at an outlet mall for like 80% off, and at that price I was like, sweet. But if I had to pay $400 for this dress, I probably would be like, yeah, no, I know. Let's start with Dior. Love Dior so much. But this highlighter, although beautiful, you can find a straight up dupe for around $5 from Wet n Wild. I did a side-by-side dupe tutorial using one of the Wet n Wild highlighters that looked exactly like this. And I just think even though you get a pretty case and it's Dior and all of that, this doesn't wear on the skin for an ultra long time. It's not totally blinding. It is pretty, but it's not worth the like 50-ish bucks that this will run you. Just gonna go ahead and say not worth the hype. We're also gonna talk about this right here, which some people really love. I have tried to give this a very good, fair chance, but I just don't like it. And whenever, that was a sponge. Whenever I would wear this, I would feel like my skin had weird blotchy discoloration and like the powder was grabbing weird at different areas. So for me, this just wasn't as silky as I wanted it to be. This is from Armani and this is the Luminous Silk Compact. So it literally has the word silk in it. I was expecting more. I just think this is kind of a foo-foo product. Some people really love it. If this is like a ride or die item for you, keep using it, keep splurging on yourself. Do you, but for me this was just not ideal, so I'm actually putting this one officially aside. All right, this right here, I don't know why it does not work on me. I've tried it a couple of times. This is from by Terry and it leaves me so blotchy. How dare that person text me? It's my trainer telling me that I need to get my ass in the gym. I'm having like really hard time focusing right now on Twitter. So many people were tweeting me thinking that I was pregnant, and I'm like, I would love to be pregnant, but actually I just have an upper respiratory infection, so I'm not with child. I just want to like clear that up. Yes, when I get sick I get puffy, and I've been feeling like it's been building up to me being sick for a little bit, gosh dang it, but you know what, I think we're through the worst. I got some good antibiotics, they're working, I'm feeling more lively, and that is that, but I'm not pregnant. Blotchety City right here. I don't know, this was just so expensive, not for me. Really fell freaking hard in love with the by Terry foundation that I did a WTF on. That stuff is magic. This blotchy, very expensive, not worth the high ticket. This is something that I have kept on hand. I don't know why, like the compact is super beautiful, and every now and again I like will open it up and I'll smell it because it smells like violet candies. This is from Guerlain, and this is something that I did do a WTF on about 2 years ago, and it's something ridiculous, like $200 for this compact. This is the Meteorites in Mythic. It's a setting powder. It's supposed to give you an all-over kind of nice luminous set. It's not like a chalky mattifying setting powder. It's just gonna color correct and give you a luminous silky finish. And for $200 freaking dollars, it just does not do really anything, so not worth the hype. This I just don't like. This is one of those, I was gonna do like an OMG or something because this is from Lancome, and it is one of those liners that has like the little tilt so you can do this business. And I have friends that really love and rave about this product. Every time I use it, I have to go in with another product, a brush, a pen, something else to kind of perfect the line, and then things can get kind of messy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm not the biggest fan of this. The formula is pretty good, but once you start working with a brush or other products, it does clump up, it does move around, and it's just not my favorite. And if you get it too far in the inner corner, it will bleed in that inner corner and underneath on the lower lash line. So these are the Grandiose liners. The Grandiose mascara, why do I sound like I'm saying Grandiose? The Grandiose liners. The Grandiose mascara is great. These liners are just a little too, it's just too hokey pokey for me. Slap across the face, how dare you? But I'm gonna talk naughty things about Chanel. Not naughty things. I'm gonna say bad things about Chanel. Oh my God. They're like my dream designer. If I was a bajillionaire, I would just like wander around in a beautiful tweed outfit like every day of the week. I'd have like layered Chanel necklaces. I'd have like a Chanel purse collection. Like I just love the brand. But these eyeshadows are horrible. Am I the only one? I mean, this was the stuff that I dreamed of when I was a little girl. Like I remember I'd go over to my friend Eileen's home. Eileen, if you're watching this, you remember. And actually, I hope your aunt's not watching this, but we would like dig through her aunt's makeup. Oh my God, this used to be like a big secret where we would get like in so much trouble if anybody found out about this. But we would take her aunt's makeup and I would give Eileen a makeover. And Chanel Quad, like that was like the thing that I wanted most in my life. Like I wanted a Chanel Quad, and I'd be like, one day when I'm famous, when I'm an actress and I'm a millionaire, I will be able to afford a $60 eyeshadow quad, because to me, this was just like solid freaking gold. Like it had a velvet pouch, and like every time you opened it, you just had to be like, take a moment to worship the eyeshadow. Now that I have it and I compare it to everything else in my collection, I'm kind of like, you're kind of chalky, Chanel. Why was I so in love with you? Like, I don't understand why I was so obsessed. I think it just seemed a little bit too special for me, and like I wanted it anyway. But long story short, Chanel quads they're save your money. Let's shame Dior some more. Not worth it, you guys. Oh my God, this is so basic and it's not very pigmented. And these just, like, how boring is this shadow? It's just does not give you enough to do a full, even if you go natural, like I'm wearing pretty natural tones, but I rocked out some Tom Ford eyeshadows today. I was kind of putting some of my luxury hits to the test again. And this is just one of those things that you're gonna pay so much money for, and it's just gonna end up being like something you could purchase for a lot less money. So I'm not a fan of this one. The formula on the shadows, average. Let's shade Tom Ford for a moment. Oh, Tom, I love so much from you. Again, another brand as far as luxury makeup. I think if I had to choose one luxury makeup line to have makeup from for the rest of my life and I couldn't have anything else, Tom Ford would probably be it, because I love so much of the makeup. This brow kit though, it works, but so does my Rimmel brow kit that's powder and basically the same thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is just not worth the money. It doesn't do anything extra special to fill your brows in and make them look like, oh my God, best brow day. Like it's just powder and a nice compact, but that's it. It doesn't help you blend better. Like the little brush that you get in here is not like fabulous, amazing quality. You get like a little brow wax in here as well, but again, it's just kind of average. Like you can go drugstore for something like this. You don't have to spend a lot of money. I'm sorry. I hurt your feelings, I know. When I first started WTF, I was like, this is a whole new world, reviewing luxury makeup. And I went and I bought a ton of Serge Lutens makeup that is stupid expensive. Don't buy anything Serge Lutens, because it's just kind of a joke. I think it's for people that have so much money that they don't know what else to spend their money on. Like that's honestly how I feel. Because this product, it's a freaking powder kind of highlighter. Does that even do anything? What even is this? This is the Invisible Setting Powder. I can't tell a difference between my, CoverGirl Outlast All Day and this. I just don't understand it. For like just doing this business on your face, this was like $175. I'm just gonna take a moment and cry underneath my table for a second. Tom Ford. Oh, we're beating up Tom Ford again. Again, this does not happen often, but Tom Ford does not always get it right. Most often they get it right, sometimes they don't. This highlighter, I just regret purchasing because I have a drawer filled with highlighters that do so much more for me. I really feel like this is such a ripoff. I wanna say I spent like $80 on this. Why did I do that? The swatches on your hands look really pretty, like you're like, oh dang, yes girl, get on my face. And it just does not translate that way, and it disappears really fast. And I think Becca highlighters are better. Ofra makes a great highlighter that wears really well throughout the day. I mean, I'm gonna be doing a highlighter purge clean out, and I'm gonna show you the ridiculousness that I have as far as highlighters. And for some reason, I keep buying more of them, even though they basically all look the same. Let's talk about something that most of you can't get your hands on because I don't like it and you guys need to hear about it anyway. This is the Prairie Gold. If you want to feel really bad about yourself and your level of intelligence, just pull out all your fancy makeup and try to pronounce things. It's not good for your self-esteem. This is from Guerlain. This is sold over in Europe, and this is supposed to be kind of the gold infused, kind of gold version of that primer that I love so much from Guerlain. And whenever I wear this, you guys make fun of my makeup in the comments, so I do read all the comments, and we're not wearing this anymore. It feels nice, it looks nice upon application, it's lightweight, but it does oxidize in a very strange way throughout the day, so I'm parting ways with that one, and I just think it's such an unreliable formula that I'm gonna go ahead and say it's not worth the hype. Also, another one from Dior. This is the Glow Maximizer Light Boosting Primer, and fuck. I just got that on my boob. Oh my God, Dior. Get a better pump. You're expensive. And now I'm gonna read 10,000 comments that say I'm dramatic. You know what? I know I'm dramatic. It's who I am. The pump on this is crap. This always happens. If you don't use it every single day, it will dry up and then it'll do that like thing where it like flies everywhere, and then the first bit of it is oily. But this is supposed to be a primer, and do you see like how shiny that is? Oh my God, even if you have dry skin, it's just gonna exaggerate what you don't want exaggerated, and it's just a little too shiny and too expensive. I don't like it. From NARS, we have some blushes right here that I actually thought you just like twisted off like a nail polish. And I did a Snapchat tutorial and I got dragged because I'm the idiot that actually was like, oh, weird, that's a weird applicator, okay. And I literally like leaned in and started like dotting my cheek with this. And then everyone was like, Tati, come on, Tati, get your life together. I actually had a good laugh about it because you pull the cap off and there you shake it up and there is a pump. Now for me, these they're very watery. That's the whole spiel. They're supposed to give you like a light little flush, and it just looked kind of weird on me. It wasn't my favorite thing, and so I'm gonna go ahead and say this is a pass. Now NARS does have the multiples, which is a stick form of color, highlight, bronzer. You can use them, pretty much anywhere, and I think those, as far as a cream blush, are beautiful. This new thing I just was not really into. All right, Chanel again. This is the Stylo eyeshadow, and these are not bad, but they're just nothing to write home about. They're nothing that you are going to like tell all your girlfriends about. It's not gonna stop traffic. This is one of those things that you really could pick up at the drugstore. You could go and get a Rimmel Scandalize. You could go and get even a Maybelline color tattoo and do kind of the same creamy type of a look on the eyes. The colors are not that out of this world. The formula is not that different. and I'm just not the biggest fan of these. They're a lot of money. Okay, we have something from Kevin Aquan that I wanted to love so much, but I have to tell you, so many of these in my drawer have broken. Now we know the mattifying powder, I did a whole WTF on that mess where it was like shiny on one side, matte on the other, and it was just like the weirdest formula on planet Earth. This is not a bad formula, it's just a ton of money for what it is, and everything kind of gets dusty together. It crumbles really easily. It is extremely, extremely powdery. Oh, we could have like another online controversy on our hands. Oh my God. No one uses their product like that. I get it. The problem with powdery makeup, again, I want to re-emphasize this, is it's how a product blends. This does not blend as well as I want it to, and you run into the particles kind of all hitting each other and getting like little weird bits of shine, weird bits of bronzer, and the whole ombre deal in here. Not a big fan of, and then the fact that it is so powdery, they do break very easily, so pass. I am very inclined to sit down and film a lengthy video about all of the things that I love that are expensive. So let me know if you want to see that. Hit the like button, leave me comments, and let me know if there are things out there that you've tried that are not worth the hype to you. I'm always curious to hear what you guys think about products, and I do read the comments, so please leave them. And I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you all in tomorrow's video, which, by the way, oh my God, tomorrow's video is actually very, very cool. We're doing some cool things. It's totally OMG, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. So I do hope to see you then, and have a good day, guys. All right, thanks for watching. Mwah.